and shit.
Okay, here we go. All right, I'm good now, I guess.
All right. So, in which case, does the party set up?
Yeah, we need to head back in town and tell somebody about this.
Yeah, it's been a couple hours since then, and as you leave, so it's like about 4 or 5 in the morning, and the party finds themselves right outside. But as the party leaves, a figure walks in.
Actually, wait, before we leave,
Yes.
I want to check around and see if there's any signs that anything other than those orcs was here, like humans. Because, there was that caravan that was missing.
Oh yes, around the where it used to be the ritual circle of a demonic head of bone and blood, there are a bunch of skeletons.
Human skeletons?
Human skeletons.
Fresh human skeletons?
I mean, as fresh as they can be, I guess, but they've all looked like their entire life essence have been poured into this one little thing and opening the door.
So no fleshy bits are left on them then.
No fleshy bits.
Do we see any remains of the caravan at all then?
You do see like some ledgers and some books and like clothing on them.
Well, let's go get the ledger.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you wanted?
Yeah, actually good thinking, Baldric. We kind of forgot about that. What with the earth-shattering god that almost got through the door.
Yeah.
Kind of the earth-shattering god. Yeah, I love it.
No, if this isn't exactly what she's looking for, it at least might make some peace with us running out on her.
Bring the bones.
That's a lot of bones. You're gonna have to use that one last adventuring gear to have a sack.
I mean, we can send somebody to reclaim the remains. I don't think we need to carry around a bunch of bones.
This is a little fucked up, guys, but okay.
I think it's a little fucked up that you want to carry around a bunch of bones.
Well, I mean, we could just leave them here, but that's... That doesn't sit right. Whatever, let's go.
Okay, so as the party, once again, you pick up a ledger. It's kind of closed and there's like a key on it. You can't really open it unless like you jerry rig it open. But it's quite obvious if you try to open it, like the lock will have to be broken. So,
I mean, I don't want to go digging through this stuff anyway. It's none of my business.
Yep. And the party walks out of the hole, and then on the south here approaches a figure. It's tall, green-armed, cowled, but its hands are up, and it's walking slowly to the party. It's armed, but like it has like a really large axe on its back. But he walks up. You see like a facial expression of a tusks coming out of underneath the cowl, and he's walking very slowly towards the party with his hands up. He's not very non-threatening.
I ready my fists.
I ready my mandolin.
He sticks his hand out, and he shakes them, and then he goes on his knees. And like he takes the sword very slowly from his back and puts it in front, and then kicks it off to the side like a clang.
I tell him to remove his cowl. Tell him to remove his cowl so that we can actually see him.
He kind of stops. He wants to say something, but it's processing.
You may not understand this.
Need speak slower. What want? It's a deep bellow of a voice, but he actually speaks common. But he says again, need speak slower. What want?
Are you?
Hey, actually, Alex.
Yes.
So how does languages work in Dungeon World, or is this?
Well, generally, you know
really
how to speak the language. Yeah, they don't really specify that, but you know how to speak the language of Common and your race. So you know how to speak Elven and Common. You studied Orc scripture, but saying and reading are kind of different.
Yeah,
so
I was gonna say, could I
like too much?
What's the word? Spout lore to understand some rudimentary Orc.
You can try.
Well, let's roll that bitch then.
All right, so you do know how to speak some rudimentary, but it's very slow. Like you have to think about what you have to say. So at most you can try to speak with him in Orc. You can try. You can go ahead. Do you wish to?
All right, I'm going to say in Orc, slow down, don't hurt yourself, pal, friend. Ambiguous word for not for.
familiar person.
All right, so
Yeah.
he kind of pulls the cowl back and says he understands, but he wants to say something back in Orc, but he actually is really trying really hard to speak in Common right now. Me, friend, no fight, no weapons, just talk.
This is gonna take a while.
Morgan, you wake up.
And what? Ah, orc!
Wait, who was the one who was carrying Morgan?
I assume
Probably
you.
the only way.
I assume Khalgrast.
Yeah, I assume me.
You know, fireman's carry with like Morgan's head hitting the odd rock every now and then because you're so short.
Yep, too short.
You know,
Stairs are a nightmare.
Yeah, Morgan, you wake up with like a dull pain in like your forehead.
Oh, what happened? Where are we?
You got hit pretty hard in that last fight.
Oh, beautiful Morgan. I'm so glad to see that you've revived.
Do I? I'm gonna look over the orc and repeat my panic.
Well, calm down. Calm down.
He wants to talk or something.
Name is Drugar. I am orc, but not like others. And he kind of points to like the dead bodies and he kind of gestures. And if you notice, despite being green skinned and with like hints of red, and his tattoos are a lot different.
That's a different tribe. But what tribe?
You can tell it's a different tribe. The other ones tend to be red. His are more. Ever seen Viking tattoos? Very
Yes.
much like that.
Gotcha.
They go around his arms, they go around his legs, but they seem to be more about trees and his nature itself. And he continues to speak. If you come there, and he kind of points over there, someone talk to you. No fighting. Do you promise?
I won't draw a weapon.
Smart
No
ass.
weapons.
Actually, that sounds extremely interesting.
Well, I guess since the caravan was dead, we don't have to be back in town in the next few days.
We should hire an errand boy sometime.
Well, with all this money, hopefully we can.
Yeah, it would be nice to have somebody to
true.
run this stuff back. I guess I'll have to
Our own
wait.
personal page.
But anyways, like he's kind of gesturing. Like there's like more people behind the door, but he's like come forward to try
Yeah.
and talk.
Yeah, let him in. Should we drop our weapon? We should probably drop our weapons.
Yeah, drop your weapons, everybody.
My
Smart ass.
mandolin is not a weapon.
All right, so
Exactly.
he then speaks back in Orcish and Taliesin, you actually can understand some of it.
Yeah, yeah. What
He
do I
says
get
it's
from it?
safe. They won't fight. If they try, then we can just run or something like that. At least that's what you understand. And then the door slightly opens more, and there is a lady, and there's something special about this female orc. And there's another gentleman there too, but he's like wearing nothing but bear skin. He's completely cowled, and he's like hunched over. And he walks up. He doesn't say anything.
But while they're
And-
coming in, I'm gonna tap Khalgrast on his shoulder and tell him that this actually looks pretty legit.
And they walk up, and so the orc female, she coughs a little bit, and then her eyes glow like bright, and then she speaks, but you hear like she's speaking Orcish right now, but your mind processes it in common, if that makes any sense. So like there's two voices, the one
Mhm.
that you
I can
hear,
understand, yeah.
but then the one that you understand. She speaks in like this low grumbling voice, the very harsh tones of orc, and Taliesin is like doubly confusing for you because you can semi understand what she's saying, but there's also
No, this is like
translation
really.
in your head.
Hey, actually, Alex, I think I should be able to start to pick up some orc here because that's an interesting way to understand the nuances between two languages.
Yeah, sure.
Or
go
at the very
ahead
least,
and-
I'm really paying attention to that.
all right
'Cause that's super interesting.
Yeah, I guess that's a move. All right. So let's see. Go ahead and roll your ints. Let me
Okay.
determine the moves first. So this is trying to understand a language. Okay. So you can get one of three. There's three things.
Mhm.
You can remember this for later because this is so interesting to you. You're able to pick up rudimentary Orcish right now, and uh you can start writing in your journal. So like if you get a 10 plus, you get to do all three. If you
Oh, I
get
see.
a 7 to 9, you get to only choose one, and on the 6. Okay, so do you want to remember this for later to start studying? Do you want to understand some basic like fully understand basic Orcish rudimentary language now, or do you just want to write all its like you don't really focus on too much about understanding language and studying, just writing everything down? So
I
like
think that
if you
first
can
option.
process again.
I think that first option would be better.
All right, so you're just listening and like you're kind of like listening to nuances so that and committing it to memory. So
Mhm.
later you can start like a dictionary, like like the beginnings of a dictionary.
Mhm.
So like if you keep like improving on this, then eventually you'll be able to speak Orcish. But right now it's like the first steps.
Especially if I take some time out to actually learn it.
Yes. So like downtown, for example, you can like go through your study. So
Mhm.
you start to do this. Anyways, so she introduced himself. You have spoken to my friend Drugar. My name is Draktha. I am what you call paladin, but different sense. Do you understand?
Yeah,
Shanna?
I nod.
And then
Slowly not.
and then Drugar actually says something to her in Orcish, and then she says, "This is difficult. You can understand what I say, but I cannot understand what you say. Try to speak slowly for Drugar for him to translate." So she continues. We were sent here by other tribes to stop the Hesgoth clan of opening the door. This is our god. We do not want our god to come out. But some of us, many of us do.
Wait, why?
Long history. I am only a part of this chapter of the story. I wish I can explain more. However, there are 4 gates. Some of the clans back home have opened one. They are about to open the second one, and she points to the place behind you. There are 2 more.
Wait, did she say are or were?
There are 2 more. They've already opened one. She said that they have
Sorry.
opened, or they've already.
Wait a minute.
What I'm
They've already
asking-
opened one? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and let her respond to that.
She says, yes, there are 4 altars. 3 on mainland. 1 where I come from, in Orkoga.
Of course. Okay. This makes a lot more sense now.
So wait
I
a
understand
minute.
everything.
Wait a minute. So wait. If they've already got one open, why isn't the god spewed forth from that gate?
They need more than one, obviously. Why else would they keep invading, like, the mainland? Come on, think about
Then
it.
wait. Then can't we just defend this one gate in that case?
No,
What
because if they get
but what
another
if they
one...
get stronger.
I mean, listen, the guy was reaching his arms through with gate number 2. I think if any of these other ones opened, we're boned.
We know someone.
I'm sure she got none of that.
No. Like you're talking amongst yourselves, and you see Drugar's face, like raising eyebrows, trying to think, raising eyebrows, like.
But while
starts
he does
writing
that, I'm just gonna say in Orcish, I understand, or just reply in the affirmative. I thumbs up. I don't know if that means anything to an orc, but I give her the thumbs up.
She gets the gist. Like after a few minutes of just like linguistic gymnastics, you understand, and she understands. And then Drakta says, "Our god is one of many forms: physical, spiritual, magical, hard to translate fully in common. This door was closed by Uvonimaru, his physical form. We have delayed it. However, his mental form has been released and has connected himself with much of the tribes of the Orcish. Some of us do not want this, but we are few.
Oh, I get it now.
Mm-hmm.
There are two more gates. However, it's hard for us to get to those locations. We thank you for helping us. And they all get on their knees and they do a bow and they actually and they thank you. We want peace, no more blood. We're tired of fighting. Please understand, we have families too.
Oh, these guys are talking my language, so to speak.
Yeah, actually, I mean, yeah, demons in the south. I don't want more, or I don't want another problem from the north. So yeah, okay.
There is one in Silver Forest. Us orcs, difficult to get there. We ask you to go protect, because there is another clan going to open it.
Where does this location correspond to? Just from their description and my understanding of the world.
All right,
Yeah,
let's go
that's
over
what we
to
need.
Yeah, and let me just.
South. Gotcha.
Silver Forest.
They don't know exactly where it is, but I'm just gonna put a giant red flag somewhere. Just
Right,
like,
no,
oh,
that's
you gotta go
fine.
in here.
Right dead
Yeah, right
center.
there.
Wouldn't that mean all the orcs had to go through the elves?
Not necessarily.
They're this. See, the thing is, you can think about that, but take a look at how large Silvestre is. They could have gone through the Windy Hills. They could have gone through the Endless Sands. They could have gone through the rivers. These orcs, they're resourceful. They're smart.
Plus, they could just green tide them.
I mean, think about how deep we are. We're not exactly next to the front lines, and we had a whole squad or battalion. I don't know military words. We had a group of them here.
Well,
I mean, with the number we fought, I'd say it was maybe a detachment, maybe what's
There's
left of a
a-
detachment.
so can this gate be opened again, though?
And then the other man speaks up, the one that has been silent the whole time, and he takes his head down. He stands up, and it's an older gentleman orc. Not gentleman. He's not a gentleman. An older orc. He's grayish of hair.
That's presumptuous
And-
of you to say.
He says stuff to Draktha, and let me just type her name down. So Drugar is the dude that was speaking to you guys and translating, and he doesn't give a name.
Okay.
He says, and she says, "This is one of my chieftains. He will sleep here to keep the door closed. His magic can protect and seal the gate for time being. There is another at the one in the location of the Silver Forest. Her name is Amma. She met us long ago. She is of human. She now is currently sleeping, protecting gate in Silver Forest. However, she is undefended right now. No one knows except us. We want to go and help, but cannot defend two places at once."
So are you saying she's a damsel in distress? Guys, we need to go save her.
Okay, so, but one last thing before we leave, then. She said she's a paladin. I'm gonna go to turn to Drugar and, is there anything that she can give us? There's a paladin in the nearby city. If there's something that she can give us to help prove to him that something's happened, because obviously I don't want... Okay, I'm rambling. There's another paladin who could help us. Is there anything that you could give us to prove any of this?
My god is different from those of mainland. It's hard to describe. I'm not paladin per se, but am like paladin.
Oh.
We try to give proof. We try to work with humans, but because of our other clans and brethren, makes it very hard to approach. We approach you because we are desperate.
Wait, how many are like you? How many of
Not
your
much.
tribes succumbed? Yeah, okay. That's what I was afraid of.
We used to be of many clan, but with the opening of the gate in the north, we are now only 2. Most of my clan are dead. However, one other clan fights with your human paladin, Aiden Locks.
Does that name ring a bell to anybody?
He's legendary. Like all of you guys would know who he is. He's like one of the few humans kind of holding the front with the elves
Oh.
against the north.
I know him.
Yes, he's quite legendary.
Okay. But at the very least, that
His
His
means
legend.
that...
Wait for it. Dairy.
All of you would have heard from him, but like you didn't know that he was working with orcs. This is
Yeah.
news to you. Like,
Well, that actually is a little comforting because it means at least the people on the front lines know what's up, and this isn't like a completely unknown thing.
no, it is not. But very few people know. But this is still very early on in the war, and because of it, like an orc approaching humans is like, oh god, kill them all.
Mm-hmm.
Will be very hard to prove. This is all just memory and word of mouth. But we know that Amma is sleeping. She is like my chieftain. She is of druid. And the man stands up, and like the older orc chieftain, again speaks to Drakta, and she says he must begin his ceremony and ritual now, in order to seal this, so that the Hesgoth do not come. We will be able to hold
Before
them
we
off.
seal it, let's get the remains out from the humans.
Then Jugar says, we will wait 2 days. After 2 days, we will seal. Does that sound fair?
Absolutely.
And
I
not.
mean,
What? Yeah.
okay,
wow.
well, we need to get right, and then let's go.
Let's go.
I warn you, Hesgoth know who you are. They will try to kill.
They sent elf killers after us. We knew that they know who we are.
Oh, I'm very well aware that they want to kill me.
Please understand, you fought Hesgoth only one clan, a small group. There are 50 others who know and are coming.
Okay, we need to get toward the south real
Okay.
fast, then.
We are going to inform the nearby human settlement that there are remains from them. in this pair.
Also, that they're probably going to be assassins chasing us, so they may get some collateral
Yeah.
from that. I doubt that they're going to send like an army after us. That would be dumb. But
No, but a nice trickle of...
stupid elf killers.
Yeah,
I
a
just
nice
wanna make
trickle of
sure
those
that-
guys should be enough to take us out if we aren't careful.
Indeed.
I'm just telling these guys that some humans might come and take the remains out of this area.
Yeah.
We have been careful. We have been safe. We are not alone. And by the way, as she says that, you notice like about 2 dozen orcs, but they're like completely non-aggressive, kind of coming up around you guys. It's a really good thing you didn't attack. Around the side, and they all like wear the same tribal stuff. They all are weathered and grizzled, and some are actually young children because they don't have a choice to defend. We can protect against our own. We know our own. We will flee to forest for 2 days. On second moon, we begin ritual. Please let no humans come here. Very dangerous. If they keep the ritual from finishing, we have no choice but to stop them.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah,
Sounds like this is
understood.
going to be difficult to convince anybody to not go up here.
Hmm.
That's my concern. If they find out there are orcs up here, I mean...
Who
You
made
wanna
friends
just
with the
move
paladin?
the bodies now?
I mean, who made friends with the paladin is my question. We can just talk to him directly.
We're instantly raises our hand.
All of you guys are pretty much friendly with the paladin except for Khalgrast because he doesn't really know Khalgrast.
Yeah. Well, we should get heading back to town. Let's get this done as soon as possible.
Agreed. We can just tell them that don't be in there after 2 days or else it'll all collapse.
I mean, somebody's got to know what's happening to understand how serious it is. I don't think a collapse is going to prevent, like, treasure hunters from running in.
As distasteful as I find that man, he's probably the one we should go to keep people away from this.
We brought your horses, and
Oh, thank
wait,
you.
look, the horses are.
Hey, thanks.
Hey,
Actually,
Morgan, it's your friends.
Yeah, we're friends.
Hey, these guys smell different. Those are the horses. Speaking of Morgan.
Yeah. It's a good horse accent you got there. Real authentic.
And Drakta says, "Thank you. We must trust each other. If Shagara is released, he will bring the force of the North onto the mainland, and so many will die. We do not want this."
Why do they seek to invade the mainland?
Long history. It's long time ago. Orc lived on mainland. Then we did not. Many remember and want to come back. But the elves keep us from coming back. Much more complicated than that. I wish I knew more. Again,
I glare at Morgan a little.
a chapter in a long, long story. But we must make sure that this chapter resolves with everyone as much as we can living. And Drugar nods, and he kind of like tries to chime in and says, Shagara led our people to die. We must stop him.
I mean, to be honest, I doubt those orcs would let us live anyway, so we don't really have too much of a choice. And helping you guys out probably will keep us from dying as quick.
And you kind of get flashbacks of the Shadowlands, and like a lot of it is pretty bad down there. But like it's again different, not bad, but very different and very unsettling for mortals to kind of live alongside demons like that.
Yeah.
So, in which case, any last questions? Any last things you want to say to them before you have to head off?
No, I don't think
Nope.
so.
Mm-mm.
All right, so you mount your
say
horses.
farewell and get on out of here.
So
Maybe
you
we
mount
should
your...
ask if they have anti-venom. In case we run into assassins again.
That's
That's not a bad idea.
yeah, or anything that they can tell us about those guys.
Yes. He actually, she actually kind of says in Orcish and says a name, and one of the, you notice one of them stepping forward and coming up, and he looks oddly familiar to those that, well, tried to kill you. He has a smile, but is not showing any teeth, but he looks a little bit different, and he says stuff in Orcish, and again tells him you kind of pick up this stuff and some stuff, and it just talks about some of the poisons and some of the things that you should watch out for. And Drakta says, for many generations, we have trained those to fight against elves. This one here, very proficient at fighting elves. We try not to kill, but luckily we have him. And he just smiles and looks at Taliesin and looks at Morgan. It's very devilish what he does.
Morgan
And
very upset.
it says, we will give the chemical, or not the chemicals, we'll give the recipe for the poison. Hopefully that will be of use to you.
Oh yeah, I could do wonders with that.
I actually have a question for you.
Yes.
Whatever you are, whatever they were, they seem to be able to resist their own. They didn't seem to be affected by their own poisons.
Yes, from birth they are chosen, and they grow tolerance to poison.
I mean,
is
I could.
also
I'm
instilled with the magic of our people.
I'm pretty confident I could whip up something.
I mean, is it possible to do the same thing for us? I mean, being immune to that poison would give us a sharp advantage.
Khalgrast, poison is poison.
Drakthar says, I am not sure. But
Yeah. At any rate, I'm gonna take that recipe. Thanks.
Yeah, so you take a recipe, and it's an Orcish, obviously, but with some time, you'll be able to decipher it, and you'll be able to like put it together.
I
They're not going to give it
definitely-
to you in common.
I know, but I definitely want to be careful about translating a poison recipe between languages.
Yeah, right?
God, what are their measurement system is? I gotta learn that now.
Yep. But hey, you're good at studying, you nerd. Anyways,
Can I play
The
them a
chieftain-
song as we walk off?
as you play the no, actually, this is what happens. As you play them a song, what'd you name your wisp again?
Sasha.
All right, Sasha, kind of like bounces around, and you actually catch the eye of the chieftain, and he stops, and he looks, and he smiles. He actually smiles, like he was like straight faced the entire time, and sees and walks up and kind of cusps his hand under Sasha and says something, and Drakta says, "My chieftain says that you are blessed with the presence, with the slight presence of gods," and kind of like takes a look over to the party, and specifically to Sasha, and then specifically to Baldric. The chieftain is much more confident in your ability. And then the chieftain, goes off with this. And then all of them, it's like about a good 24 of them, kind of like go back into the forest. And then Drugar says thank you in common and heads off.
All right, we're
We
gonna
have
ride
horses.
out. Let's get these horses in not into high gear. That metaphor wouldn't exist.
Hightail.
Yeah, hightail it. Yeah.
Into a gallop.
So into a gallop.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so the party continues. You make it back to town. It's about 5, 6 in the morning, and you hear bells waking people up. And what do you guys do? What's the first thing you do when you head back to town?
First thing you do is
Return
you
the
gotta return
horses.
these. Yeah, gotta return these horses and also get back the rest of the money that we left.
Yeah.
That was insurance now.
One
Did
second,
they
guys.
even notice we were gone? Like, did we get there like when the stableman?
Oh yeah, no, like you did this in like in the night, and you come back in the morning. But I'm trying to find one thing.
Well, I guess
There we
at sunlight we'd get the folks coming in to clean the stables and.
go. Wait. Oh, that's why. Why did I have 2 tabs of that open?
You know.
What? There you go. All right, so the party comes back, and you run straight to the stables, and just as the stableman wakes up and reads the note, he's reading the note and sees the 2 horses come back. What? Hello? Good morning? What? Wait, did you take my horses in the night?
Hey, whoa! Hey,
Hey, whoa, we had reasons. We left you a note.
And he kind of looks down and reads the note, sees the coin, kind of scratches his head. Wait.
We had a dire emergency to attend to.
Hey, I mean, look. It was
In case you don't remember, we helped save you guys from the what were they called again, Alex?
Demons.
The Onkex. No, not
The
not
Onkex.
demons. the Onkex.
Well, and also, I was just gonna, like, point at my face, like, hey, these are the guys who, like, fought off the orcs
And the Onkegs?
and the Onkegs.
We are
And-
terribly sorry at this any inconvenience we might have caused.
Well, at least you brought them back.
No worse for the
Well,
wear, even. I pat one of them on
Yeah. Oh man, I thought these horses were more loyal. They wouldn't run off in the night. And then Morgan, you hear, it's like, yeah, hell yeah, we'd run off in the night. Man, you're so boring.
Wow, I love these
As
horses. Let's
As
buy
she,
them.
she stifles a laugh.
the butt. A ranger is
Anyways.
something of a horse whisperer.
And it says, well, I guess that would make sense. Well, I guess I'll have to clean them anyway, so we can put them over there, right? And
She'll
as the
leave
party
them
kind
back in.
of, you do leave the coin, right? I think how much coin did you put in there?
We paid for the horses and then, like, left extra, like, to as
Like
insurance
five
that
extra
we insurance that we would bring them back.
I think you
Okay.
extra for each horse.
All right, so you guys get like 10 coin back, I guess.
Yeah, I'll take that 10 coin back, thank you.
And I'm pretty sure she
And-
paid for it all.
And
Most of
and as the party walks away, the 2 horses stick their heads out, like, "Hey Morgan, remember to feed us them apples." And then kind of like,
Right! Be right on that.
Give us them apples.
Alright, so but you guys will have to do, and it's the morning, so now you've resolved that. What do you guys want to do now?
You better make good on that. You don't want to break a promise to a horse.
I'm gonna go
We
to
have
bed.
the ledger to turn in, so let's go find drunk chick and turn in ledger.
I'm going to bed.
We should probably split up, actually.
Going to bed.
I want to find drunk chick and throw the ledger at her.
All the blood is out of my body right now. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, Khalgrast definitely needs some rest.
Okay.
This is like 2
Well-
HP actually, so
I've lost quite a bit of blood as well, but you know, I don't need sleep just yet. I gotta keep some promises to some horses.
you slept on the way out.
I did, actually. Does
Yeah,
that mean I
more...
recovered my health then?
How about that, then? You guys go rest and take care of your obligations. Baldric and I will handle the lady.
Alright,
That's
by the way,
probably
you
for
change
the
your name
best, I
on
don't-
Discord to Taliesin? I completely forgot.
I'm sorry?
It was Alfie this entire time.
Oops.
Change your name to Taliesin. Oops, a daisy.
Oh yeah. Whoops.
Boy, Taliesin.
Don't we have rights to just nickname ourselves whatever?
Yeah,
This
change.
is
Just
great.
right-click
Yeah.
yourself and change nickname. I thought about it, but then didn't do it.
Alright, so the party makes it back, and Khalgrast, you go to the Wayward's Rest, and you open the door, and there's a gentleman there, and the gentleman is dressed with the blue sash and walks up to you. Hello, sir. I am with the Alara's estates. She requests to see you immediately at your earliest convenience.
I mean, that's like right now. Let's go.
What? Sure.
Alright, so the party kind of groups up, and you kind of go to Alara's estate. It's
Yeah, that's where we're
quite
headed
large.
anyway.
It's a medium-sized mansion. It is very extravagant.
I've seen bigger.
Yes, Baldric, you've seen bigger. And yeah, the
No, I
silver
whispered that
gates.
to Morgan.
I'm not there.
God damn it.
Oh,
I thought the party.
Yeah, no, the party was like, as the party walks into the Wayward's Rest, like there's a gentleman there, like saying, "You need to go."
Well, I mean, that was
now."
Khalgrast, but
Yes.
Baldric and I were headed straight
Oh.
for the mansion.
Okay, Morgan, what are you doing then?
I'm going to the market to buy pants.
Morgan said that
Robot.
he's going to the market to buy some apples. I picked that up.
So Morgan, you go buy some apples. So let's resolve this first. So Khalgrast, Baldric, and Taliesin go to the estate. You find yourselves at Alara's estate again, very fancy for what it is, in the middle of nowhere at a crossroads town. And there are a bunch of guards there, and they all like are puffing out their chests and they're sticking out their lances, and then they you know, like that stereotypical royal entrance where they take their lances and they put them back to their chest, and like opening up the way.
Mhm.
So you kind of walk through, and you go up the stairs, and you see inside in the main foyer, you see Alara completely hungover but still dressed nicely, and she says, "How dare you?"
Wait.
Leave.
1 second. I present the box. I straight up interrupt her and like,
Hey?
eh?
What you want?
Eh?
Oh, Alara, how unbecoming of you.
I will not be insulted. Klaus, go get that. And Klaus, the large gentleman who is not hungover, but like, you know, well, he drank till he passed out. He tried to outdrink a dwarf. That's what he tried to do. That's what he looks like.
That'd be a mistake.
So he walks up and
I'm-
goes.
I'm just gonna pass it to him and put my hands on my hips.
I have
So-
arrived.
He grabs and Khalgrast, and then you know he's not angry at Khalgrast. He just does like a nod of approval, like, "Good shit, dude. Good shit. Good shit."
Well
I
played.
returned the nod.
And then he goes back and he gives it, and Alara takes out a key and opens it. Oh, so you still made an embarrassment of me, but you made me money, so. And closes the book.
If it's
I'll
any
forgive you
consolation,
this time.
no one saw us sleep.
Hey, those people are dead.
Also that.
Her face kind of goes flush a little bit. Oh, all of them, and you see her like sober up like immediately.
There's not
Do we
even
get a
much
count, actually?
in the way of remains.
Would skull count?
You counted like about a dozen
Flashback.
bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah, you counted a dozen bodies.
Okay.
And that'd be
So that's all of them then. I see.
the
do
area's
you-
the area's still dangerous. We'll get somebody to go, recover the remains.
I'll pay for the carriages and for the services myself.
Ooh.
Thank you. You've done more than I can ask. I apologize for my behavior last night. It's been troubling, but although this isn't good news, it's still closure. Thank you. That should be all. And she actually looks kind of crestfallen right now. She's really, really sad. Excuse me. I need to retire to my chambers.
Alright,
And she kinda
I'm gonna-
leaves.
Yeah, I'm gonna bow and leave.
I've seen that
And-
one before.
And Klaus, he's like he's really sad, and he stops the party and like grabs onto Talisin's shoulder, like his hand's like the size of your torso. He's massive,
Yeah.
and puts it in and says, "Just so you know, her brother was part of Caravan."
Oh.
Ooh.
I got that from her expression.
So, if you can, burial is important for us.
Yeah, absolutely. We were already on our way to talk to, I've forgotten the paladin's name.
Yeah, me
Somebody
too.
help me out.
Wait, what?
The fellow who's here, I've forgotten the paladin's name.
Oh, Esmond.
Esmond. Yeah, we were already on our way to talk to Esmond and talk about getting some guards to go out there and help us haul everything back.
Da, she will need time alone. Talk to me, I will organize everything.
Yeah, no problem.
Right, and he kind of goes back and they do the whole fanfare again, but it's a little bit different this time. Hearing it the second time,
Nobody's
because
really
now
feeling it.
the weight of the knowledge, like just the information that you just got, now kind of weighs on the party a little bit. And anyways, so we go to Morgan in the town in the market, and all right, so.
For Flair's sake, how rough do I look right now?
Oh man, you have like bloodstains on you. You have no idea if it's yours or someone else's. You're slightly singed. You're bruised. You have like a little bump on your forehead that's kind of blue and black. You're not looking too good.
She's looking for the produce stall.
And the gentleman's behind. He's like cleaning some of his produce. And so, hello, welcome to. Whoa, you okay?
I'm quite fine.
Quite the party.
You just see the other guy.
Well, sorry. If you want some food that you don't pay for, you have to go that way. These are all gives you the price.
I'm capable of paying for the food. Just here to buy a few apples.
All right. So with 1 coin, you can get like a small like bag of apples.
I'm gonna take 2.
All right. So
some myself.
all right. So now you have 1 load, 2 bags of apples. Jesus Christ.
Good. Just gonna add that to it real quick.
All right. So with that, 1 second, guys. Shit. So.
One second. I'll go back.
Yep.
I'm gonna get up for a second too, in that case.
Yeah, let's take a quick 5 then. Get some water, relax. Do for the memes.
Alright, I'm back.
They're taking a quick 5.
Oh, never mind. I'm gonna go use the bathroom then.
Amazing.
time back.
Yeah, once I think Khalgrast gets back from the restroom, we
I've
can
been-
continue.
I've been getting like a 200 kilobit upload. It's fucking disgusting.
Oh my god. How's rating with that? Is it okay?
I mean, rating is like nothing. Like
Mhm.
it's less than, it's like a couple of kilobits a second. It's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it does make
But
streaming
everything else
almost
must be
impossible.
awful. Do I want to eat a chocolate when I'm talking this much?
As long as you got water.
Yeah, I have a lot of water right here next to me. I feel like my throat's getting a bit parched. Actually, wait, no, I need to get the jacket. I was freezing my ass off a few minutes ago. 1 second, let me go get the jacket.
It seems like just it's really, really delayed, which is probably fine.
Alright, you're back.
It's also fuzzy looking, but whatever.
I'm back and I'm more toasty.
Hell yeah, dude.
My jacket. Alright, let's do a roll call. I know Taliesin's here. Morgan, are you there?
Yeah.
Khalgrast, are you back from your washroom break?
That's a negative.
Yes, guess what?
I love you. Got him, coach.
And Baldric, are you there? Guess not. Memes.
Can't wait to get back to DM for 8 hours a day again.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, that's how some of our sessions usually last. Something retarded along like that.
Oh no, I actually didn't understand what you said. Sorry, that's
Oh,
what I
I'm
meant.
sorry. Oh, I can't wait to go back to DMing for 8 hours.
Oh, why would you do this to yourself?
I mean, personally,
I can do it.
I would do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys
like-
could do it, I would do it.
Yeah.
I've done it
I
before.
like doing it. It's pretty great.
Look, man, like if I'm DMing for more than 3 hours, I start to lose steam fast.
Oh no, there's no brakes on this train.
Oh man.
Alright, I'm here.
Alright. It's just gotta wait for Baldric to come back.
But yeah, you can ask Daniel.
What?
DMing for 8 hours.
Oh, fuck me, dude.
Oh no, Daniel couldn't do it today, but we've done it before.
Oh, God, we're going longer now.
Alright,
Yeah.
so looks
Oh,
like
yeah,
we're
we
getting
have.
started again. We're all here.
There was
Okay,
some horseshit
awesome.
time that we did it like twice in one day.
Alright,
Oh god.
get ready,
Yeah.
guys. Let's do this. Round 2. Alright, so you find yourselves coming around. What does the main party do after meeting with Alara?
Dude, I'm gonna go take a bath.
Alright, you
Bath.
want to go take a bath. Khalgrast, do you want to go take a bath?
Wait, are we still with? Did we get paid or anything for returning the ledger?
Not yet, but I mean, I'm not really gonna hassle her about payment right now.
That's true. All right. So the party finds themselves kind of resting. Do you guys all decide to rest? What does everyone do? You guys have like the 8 hours of downtime.
Feed
Rest.
horses.
Do
I mean,
my hair.
I'm gonna like just like take a couple hours and clean up and rest up, and then we really need to talk to the paladin.
Yes. All right. So you guys do a rest of about 3 to 4 hours. And in that time, Khalgrast is sleeping. He doesn't even
Can I
take a
re-
bath.
Can I rest in the stable?
That's what I was gonna say. Your resting is feeding the apples to the to the horses.
Please
They just,
tell me
oh
you
god,
bathe.
oh yeah, this is so good. Oh yeah, oh my god, it's so delicious. Thank you so much, Morgan. Oh man, I
So-
wish I had apples more often. I can just
So,
like talk.
how weirded out is the stable master when he comes back to check on his horses, and there's just an elf sleeping there?
This is what happens. You're sleeping there, and like the stable master tries to like wake you up, but the horses get in his way and like no, she's sleeping, no, leave her alone, she's sleeping. But all the stable master gets is nay, it just stands in the way, and just after a while he just gives up. It's all whatever. And then when you wake up, it's like we protected you. Yeah, he's so good.
From what? Protect me from what?
Yeah.
Having your
And
sleep
they
disturbed.
explain to you, but anyways, the rest of you all rest up.
I'm sorry, I
and,
just
uh,
love the sentence "the horses explain." and moving on. That's all that needs to be said. Let's move on.
So we go back to the Wayward's Rest, and the 4 of you are there. Oh wait, no, the 2 of you are there, and Morgan is in the stable. All right, you got a knock on your door. I think Baldric. You got to knock on his door.
I go to open it, looking magnificent.
Always. And and he opens the door, and you see remember the one gentleman that dressed you, like that took your measurements?
Yes.
Hello, Baldric, sir. I bring here a gift of 150 coin for acquisition of Alara's journal.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
And it says,
You're
she
very
sa-
talented.
Thank you. It means so much for you to say that. I've been traveling for a while. It's been a long time since I have done such fabulous clothing. Perhaps the last was with the Baldric family. However, I must bid adieu. And he does a bow, and he walks away.
I, of course, return the bow.
All right. So, and he like knocks on the other doors and says, "Your gentleman Baldric has the coin for payment. Please do what you need to do." And it's 150 coin, but he doesn't give 150 to each one. But altogether, they have 150 plus the other
Right.
coin shit from earlier. All right. Anyways, so we all rest up, and like about a few hours later, do you guys go and look for Aiden?
Yeah, we need to get that done.
So not Aiden. Aiden's definitely not here. You look
Esmond.
for Esmond. Yes.
Esmond.
Mm-hmm.
How should we divvy up the coin? How much? We got 150 from that, but we haven't traded in the gems yet, have we?
Not yet. So you can go to like the goldsmithing guild, for example, and they'll like appraise it for you.
Let's wait until we do that, and we'll divvy everything up. Let's not worry about it right
Yeah.
now.
So I have the 150 coin on me, just so
Yep.
you know.
All right. So carrying that amount of coin will cost 1 weight, or you can just leave it in the room.
I'll leave it in the room, I guess.
You could like it's just in like a little lockbox of coin.
Well, you know what? I can just carry it with me because I still have.
There you go.
I don't think
Alright.
anyone is like near load, honestly.
Yep. So, feasibly speaking, what every 100 coin will be 1 load, because they're heavy.
That makes
They're,
sense.
they're heavy. So you can carry like some pittance, but like most of your coin will either be in like a tavern room, in a lockbox, and like wherever, somewhere safe. You can have a mule and have your coin on the mule. But anyways, point being, you got the coin. And you find Esmond's again. Like he just never stops, but he's still feeding food to the poor. Like that's his like second job. That's all he does. Like you just see him in the same place, like he did last time, and just giving food to the poor in the religious area. And you notice the red markings and red flags, and on the red flag on top of it is a what are they called again? Cross of arms across.
Coat of arms
Like-
is the word you're thinking
Coat
of.
of arms.
Coat of arms, yes, the coat of arms of remember Count Locke who introduced himself?
Yes.
in the
Oh,
party.
Fancy
Counts
guy from the
lock.
Party, yeah.
Yes, the man you met at the party. That's his coat of arms. It's a sigil. All right. It's a red like color background with a black shield on top of it, and that's it. So it's red and black. Very
Okay, so
sleek, very
just-
stylish.
Just a black shield over a field of red.
Yes, black shield over a field of red. That's a good way of explaining it.
That is how.
So-
That's how you describe them.
Yeah. So all of you, Morgan, do you go over there too, or are you going to be like spending your whole day with the horses?
I am gonna report over there.
I mean, it's not like we went and picked up Morgan, so
you
Morgan would have
picked
to
up
be-
Morgan. You all find yourselves in the religious area, and it says, "You're back."
She's picking hay off of her.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm gonna go
Yes.
like up to him, like sort of like get very close, put my hands on his shoulder, and like speak softly, like body language here implying that I really don't want other people to hear. It's like, we need to speak to you in private.
Esmond calls over a hand to help and says, "Please take care of this," and says, "All right, I'll go with you." And
I am also here. This time.
yeah, Khalgrast is there that time, and sorry, 1 second, let me open up my notes because for some reason I closed it. Oh, there we go. All right, so the party. By the way, you're all at full health. Just so you guys know, y'all rested up. You're taking some. All of you have your abilities now from your level up.
Oh boy.
Oh shit! Did we forget to do that?
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay.
I mean, I got my
Flashback.
ability.
Don't worry, I haven't done it. Like I did it. Like I've leveled up. So
Do you have all the stuff?
I have all the stuff, so don't worry. Like but the time I can do like stuff.
Oh,
in a
okay.
minute, but I've got all the mechanical stuff done.
All right. How about this? We'll do it at the end of the session, and we can do it publicly or privately. It's up to you.
Do we need more levels?
No. Like this is from the
No, something else.
This is something else.
Yeah.
So
okay.
from some of you guys leveled up the previous session, but you guys need downtime in order to like actually get the benefits. But all of you guys have downtime, so all of you guys should be at the level where you're at. So Baldric should be at level 4, Khalgrast should be at level 3, at level 4. Morgan is at level 3, and Taliesin is at level 4.
Almost
okay?
5.
So almost 5. it all equals out eventually, so don't
Mhm.
worry about being behind. Anyways, you find Esmond, and you see a familiar face. You see Nessa, the cleric that you helped a while ago.
Oh,
And
right.
Wave.
She doesn't follow you guys, but she actually notices you, and she waves, and she comes up, and says, hello! Oh, I'm so glad to see all of you. I know it's been about a day or two, but I've rested up, I'm all cured, and I've sent the messages. I'd like to thank you personally again. I got word back to stay here to help Esmond, but I wanted to thank you all.
You're looking so much healthier. It's a relief to see you in such good health.
Yeah, that's
She
great. That's
smiles.
great. I grab Baldric by the shoulders, like, listen, we'll catch up in a second. We actually have some business to take care of.
Okay, bye. And then
I'll
Esmond, and Esmond like ferries you around and like opens the door and closes it. It's a kind of like it's a storage room. There's like hay and water and wine everywhere. And Esmond says, "All right, what's going on? What's going on?"
I find a seat.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a seat and tap or like shove Baldric ahead a little bit. All right, Bard, do your stuff.
Okay, I take out my mandolin and start playing.
No.
Not that.
Let me regale you with the tale.
With your words, please.
Oh, I thought you kept me around for my beautiful music.
With your words.
Listen,
So, we
ahead.
found the remains of the lost caravan. Unfortunately, none of them made it out. We couldn't carry any of them out, so they're still located down there. But there's kind of a bit of a time limit. You have 2 days to get them out, or else that's it.
Why only 2 days? Is it breaking apart? Is there a seal? I
Okay.
know of that place, but
Baldric, maybe start at the alarm breaking and us going in. Go ahead and tell him the whole story. If we can't trust this guy, we can't trust anybody in the city. Somebody's
So,
gotta know the story here.
When we
So-
happened upon the place, we put a spell on it to alarm us when someone entered. And unfortunately, last night, that alarm was triggered. So we ventured in there, and we discovered basically some orcs trying to summon their god. We thwarted them, but they had killed all of the caravan members.
Was it a
Place-
sacrifice?
Yes. The place will
I'm-
be sealed again in 2 days, so you have 2 days to retrieve the remains.
It is my duty as a paladin to sanctify the area. You know this. It's more than just recovering bodies. It's going to take weeks to go through all of that. Why do I
No.
only have 2 days?
Because otherwise you're going to have more orcs coming to try to do the same thing, so the place is going to be sealed in 2 days.
I'm confused. Orcs coming to opening or sealing it?
There will
So
be more
there-
orcs that would try to open it if it's not sealed.
So do you have a method of sealing this? I'm confused. Well, look, I believe you. That's not the concern here. It's just this seems so sudden. It would explain why you disappeared last night. I did try to look for you in the party. A bit too bourgeoisie for me, but
But I had a great time. It was lovely to be around people like that again.
We have a method of sealing it.
So you're asking for my discretion? Is that what this is?
And to make sure that no one else goes anywhere near it.
Well, I do have a lot of pull with the town watch. I've been training, helping, defending, and thanks to Nessa, who now works with me, have been healing their soldiers should there be another attack. I can ask them to make sure that no one goes there.
Now, you get that if you do that, that's gonna just attract ne'er-do-wells to go there, right?
I don't. Well, what do you suppose we do then?
Armed line?
But that's the thing. If we have an armed line, that means less soldiers defending the town. I'm put at a difficult position here.
Well, I don't think the orcs are going to have much interest in your town. They're going to have way more interest in what's down there.
Yeah, actually, I'll stand up. Notice, for instance, the orcs never even came close to the town. The Zonkegs were disturbed by the ritual that they were performing. They were just chased out of their hive. The orcs don't care about this town. Why would they? I mean, listen, you have a nice place here, but it's far, far behind the front line, and it's not exactly a key target.
Tactically, they would be at a disadvantage taking it and holding it.
He kind of stops and he thinks.
The one thing I can tell you is that they care a hell of a lot more about what's down there than anything you guys have up here.
And as soon as we get rid of it, they won't be a problem for you anymore.
In short,
Well,
if the orcs that we're at war with get a hold of what's down there, we lose. And
Okay, so
I don't
he's
mean
very
for a minute. Yeah, I don't mean for a minute. I mean, that's it.
He's very conflicted right now. So you're actually gonna have to do a parlay. It looks like you're trying to parlay with him.
That's why I shoved the bard forward.
Yeah. So parlay on a 10+, he does what he said. What you say on the 7 to 9, he wants something in return right away. And on a 6, well, that's a fail. So
that's the bard.
Hey,
You can assist
I
the
would
bard.
like to assist, yes.
so roll your
And I
bonds. So let them roll their bonds first.
Now, I completed a bond last time, so I get a 2 now?
Yes. Well, yes. Then you have 2 now. So if you complete a bond, that means you get 1 more, and that's the success. That's correct, and they're both successes. All right. So you both make your cases, and they're pretty valid. And I notice you guys aren't saying the orcs, so you're also trying to avoid the mention of orcs trying to seal it right now.
I'm
Um,
afraid that might he might not buy
yeah.
that at all.
No. So go
Can I
ahead.
roll my charisma now?
Now you roll your charisma,
Plus
and you
2.
add. Okay, wow, it's a
Okay.
13. A
Didn't
very,
even need it.
very good success. He says, "All right, you've already saved the town twice, maybe even thrice, depending on whatever happened down there. Over. I would
Bit-
trust in your methods to seal it."
We're gonna stick around anyway, so...
Well,
like
no,
you-
we're actually heading out of town here soon after this.
we're gonna wait the 2 days for the thing to happen.
Right. I just mean, never mind. I shake my head.
All right. I will give you this because I have no reason for you to disbelieve you. And then you notice something. You notice glowing light from his ears. He actually... Yeah, I remember, he's a paladin.
Somebody thinking about you,
Um,
buddy?
No. But if you want, you can sprout lore about it.
Yeah, actually, I would.
Yes.
I do.
Paladins have abilities that transcend mortality, like they transcend the physical realm.
Mhm.
Some of them have abilities that have voices that can transcend languages, like that one paladin from earlier, the orc that was talking to you
Right,
guys.
right.
Other paladins have abilities to pierce through lies.
He knows we're not
That's
telling him the whole truth.
Right? So,
But he knows we're not lying either.
he knows that he
Yeah,
knows
we
that
haven't
he's
told
not
him a lie.
lying.
Yeah.
You haven't really told him a lie, and half truths are a bit of a gray area from that. So that's why he's a little bit hesitant.
I mean, he
But
knows
that's
we're not
also-
telling the whole truth. That yeah. There's more that we're not
So-
saying. Yeah.
But yes, so paladins have these abilities that whenever they're on quests, they get to have certain powers like that, and he has one of those powers right now.
Aegeus, right?
So, anyways, he continues and he says, "All right, well, I trust you.
But yeah.
So, we'll just go in and grab the skeletons. Are you coming with me? So, what's going on?"
Yeah, we should probably come with.
You.
We'll go with.
There could be more demons crawling around. We're not 100% sure.
All right, well, when do you suppose we head out?
As soon as possible.
Yes. As soon as you and well, don't worry about the supplies. We've already got that taken care of. We just need bodies. Bad. We need people.
We need people to bring back the.
All right, well, I can.
He gets it.
Yes, I will ask some of Locke's men. They've been working with me for the last couple months.
Yeah, people you can trust.
Yes, I trust them with my life. And as that happens, you kind of walk out from the religious area. The ground shakes. Again.
Oh boy.
But it's not the shakes from earlier, but things burrowing underneath.
Are you serious?
As in moving away from us.
As in coming from underneath you guys.
As in, we didn't kill all the Onkegs.
Mm-hmm.
There are screams, crashing buildings, as giant onkegs burrow from underneath. Their eyes red, but you hear a screech from the distance. You don't know where, but it's a high-pitched, like blood-churning screech. As you guys, one second, which one did I use? I used...
Hey Alex, it's how many I can memorize up to twice my level in spells?
It's your level plus one.
Level plus
Level
one.
plus
Alright,
one.
thank you.
And remember, your fireball counts as level 2. for
Yeah.
second
Oh
memory.
yeah, I already did that because I did
Wait,
visions
is
through
Morgan
time.
with us?
Morgan is with you guys.
Yeah, Morgan met up
Morgan
with us.
showed up with hey and shit. So.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
she's
think
here.
we should. Morgan, use your hawk. Morgan, use your hawk to find the location of whatever is doing that cry.
Absolutely.
Iridan salutes, and now that you can fully understand each other, Iridan is a bit of a gentleman. He's a bit of a stubborn gentleman, but he's all right. I got this, and
Yes.
Perfect.
Oh, Cockney bird, good.
yeah, he's a flyboy.
Oh no!
And he flies up and says, up and away, and he zooms, and he'll come back soon. But crashes everywhere, not explosions, but like you hear buildings crash in the distance, and Nessa runs in, like she has like blood coming down from her forehead, and says, "Please, Onkegs, the town, help!" She's like running out of breath.
Already on it.
Cleric's bleeding again.
Hope you guys got your shut eye.
All right, and you draw your weapons, and Esmond says, "I need to go to the militia. Please defend this area." And he draws his sword and runs out.
Well,
Well,
let's get to defending.
Oh baby, hey! I see an Onkeg like nice and cramped in between that alleyway. Oh no, never mind.
oh no. Oh no.
Don't
Oh,
do
no.
that.
So, 2 Onkegs burst out, and they're frenzied. Like, their eyes are completely red. And they're screeching, and their claws, one of them, their mandibles just...
I got a question. Are their eyes usually red?
No.
No.
Could I use my arcane art to see if I can get rid of whatever is enchanting their mind?
You can try.
Try that.
You can try that.
No.
Does
That's
someone
a
want
no.
to help me?
Does someone want to help?
I will do
I'm
my
trying to
best.
think of how I can help.
I think I might be the only one who can justify helping here.
Alright, how do you help?
How do you think that?
Magic.
You weave magic. You weave some magic.
Yeah.
They got magic. So yeah.
Oh wait, that's not the right thing. 2d6 plus 1. No.
Alright, that's a fail. Mark it a success. Baldric, you start to play the music and
Oh,
like
mark
it,
experience, right.
it actually works for a little bit. A little bit. Like the soothing music and Sasha actually starts helping too and moves along to the sound of the music and like amplifying it sort of like a subwoofer, and it plays across and both of them can hear it, and then their eyes go from red to the normal like innocent black, like like puppy dog eyes, and they look around, they're confused, but then the screech happens again, and then they're frenzied. And then they start attacking, and now, Taliesin, because you failed, and you try to weave your magic, this mandible's like, hello, friend, I'm gonna bite your face off.
No, defy danger though.
Alright, how do you define danger?
I'm gonna jump out of the way.
Alright, use your dex. Oh, holy crap, you actually dodged!
Yes!
You
I have a
dodge out
decent
of the
dex
way.
bonus.
Huh? Sorry?
I said I have a decent dex bonus.
Yes, but the Onkeg crashes into the building behind you, and like some rocks pelt it, and it like loses balance a little bit, and whoever attacks it has a +1 to it. But there are people around you, and they're scattered. As another one burrows from underneath and comes out.
It's definitely gonna be
Okay, well I'm gonna scream over the rebel. Okay, guys, two things. There's something that's controlling him. We gotta get to him. Also, we gotta get these people out of here. All I got is a fireball.
Look, Iridan's already trying to find who's controlling it.
And
Well,
then
do
this
something
one's
about the
gonna-
people.
All right, Khalgrast, you are dealing with another Onkeg before you. It is frenzied, and it takes its claws, and it's gonna go after you. What do you do?
Okay. Well, first, let's see. I will take a defensive stance
Okay.
of myself.
Okay.
And try to stop the on-kick from charging through me.
Okay. So roll your con then, dude. Oh, wow, that
Oh
actually failed.
God.
Hey, you get some
Alright.
experience.
Ooh.
All right, Khalgrast, you go ahead, and first thing is first, you. This Onkel, wow, actually you managed to stop it with your plate gauntlets, the brunt of the damage, and that is reduced by your armor. What's your armor right now? You don't have your shield, because remember, it was dissolved. Oh, wait, what the hell? Khalgrast is over there now. There's two of him.
Yeah, I was very confused by that. Anyway, my armor is 3.
Do you still? Why do you have 3 armor? I
That
thought
is
you
a good question. Why do I have 3 armor?
You
I must
have
have.
two-
It must have been from the wisp, and I didn't take it away.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
remove that 1 armor you got from earlier because you were on sacred ground.
Oh, that's right. It was sacred ground. Okay, I didn't do that.
So you take 1 damage.
Take 1 damage. Yeah.
It hits you, but the problem is that's not where it stops. It charges through you and it flings you all the way to the other side, and like it's all food's everywhere. People are screaming, and Morgan, you barely dodge one of its mandibles out of the way, but there is one. It's right on top of you. It doesn't see you just yet. It's thrashing around, but this Onkeg over here sees a young girl, and she's cowering in a corner, holding her teddy bear, and it looks like it's about to hit. Baldric and Morgan, what do you guys do?
No.
Like you're
I
sandwiched.
want to use my, what is it?
I'm gonna take a
goes to
shot at it.
11 on one.
What do you
Which
want to do,
one?
Morgan?
Shot at it. Wait, am I underneath this on keg?
You're underneath this Onkeg, and this Onkeg is about to eat up a little girl.
I'm gonna target the one that's about to eat a little girl with it goes to 11.
All right, roll it.
Hey, where did my character go? Am I underneath an on-keg right now?
Yeah, you're underneath an Onkeg right
God damn
now.
it. Okay.
Sorry, let me just it's back. There you go.
Okay.
All right, so it actually works. It screeches a little bit. It spins around. It's confused. Like, and the little girl, like the camera pans out. Little girl's like, "Oh no, it's about to hit!" And then you play like this massive chord of dissonance. It screeches. It runs into this Onkeg on top of Taliesin.
Oh, Taliesin.
Oh!
On top of 1,000, and it's gonna deal some damage to its buddy over there, reduced by its armor. So What? And Taliesin, it buckles over. You're just like you're rolling out of the way. You've been dodge rolling this whole time, Dark Souls style. And now this one over here is really mad and takes a look over at Baldric and climbs over climbs over this guy over here. And Taliesin's underneath two of these on keg right now.
I'm just trying not to get stepped on right now.
Alright, and is gonna go for Baldric, but we'll resolve that as Morgan, you are underneath this on-keg right now, and it finally sees you, but it's vulnerable.
I'm gonna plunge my poison dagger into it.
Oh, shit, it's still poisoned!
It's still poisoned.
Alright, roll your dex.
Whoops, god damn it.
That's a 7 on dex.
Oh no.
Alright, so you managed to poison it, roll your damage.
Alright, gotta roll that.
Oh my god, dude. And it's
Nice.
reduced by its armor. But now it's...
Piercing.
Daggers don't have piercing.
Oh, that's right. There's dead. What's the poison?
And it's poison, so it's slightly weaker at its damage. All right, and now this one kind of buckles, but it manages to hit you back. Whoa, that's max damage.
Oh baby.
Reduced by your armor, and like you stab it and you stick the dagger in it, but then it takes one of its mandibles and grabs you, like crushes on your hips and flings you against the wall and kind of like lose your air. And now Baldric, this one over here is kind of climbing over it. Is like, I'm gonna eat your face off. I don't like the music that you make.
Yeah. Y'all mind if I bite?
So what do you do, Baldric?
I'm gonna try doing it to him again.
Oh, oh man! All right, roll the charisma. That's the person's success. And it kind of flails around like, you know, buckets of food and water and wine fly everywhere. And now this one over here takes, like, it just thrashes around for a hot minute. Because there's so much armor that you actually do no damage. It does no damage to the others. Now 2 of these guys are really mad at you, Baldric. They're both coming at you because you've been hitting it to 11 for a while now, and they're about to go. Now Taliesin, you're underneath those 2. They're distracted. What do you do?
I'm gonna run out from underneath them, and I'm gonna yell at Baldric and Morgan to get down. Because I guess that would be defy danger to get out from underneath them.
Yeah, that'll be the fight danger to get out underneath because they're stepping and pepping and tip tapping around. Oh,
Okay.
Dude, you're happy feet right now, man.
All right, I roll out and fucking. All right, fireball, let's go.
All right.
What is that, a 9?
Yeah, it's a 9. Do you forget the spell? -1 ongoing spells.
Is there a way I could assist him with my music?
Yeah, go ahead, roll your bond. 2d6 + 2. That's a success. That's a success. All right.
Do I need to roll for my other thing?
Empowered
Empowered magic.
Well,
It's a 10 plus.
you didn't roll a 10 though. This is assistance.
Okay.
So like this is modifiers. Like that's afterwards. So you actually have to roll a 10.
Oh, I see.
Like with your modifiers by itself. But like if someone helps you, it doesn't work.
Okay, so just specifically on help is what you're saying. All right, that's
Yeah, on help.
fine. Okay.
So like kind of pushes you over the edge. So go ahead and roll your damage. And it bypasses armor because fucking fireball.
It does hit everything in this area though, so you 2 need to get down.
Okay, can I defy danger or move away from it?
You can defy danger, and Baldric, you get a +1 because you know it's coming. Morgan, you do not.
I don't get a what?
Exactly.
No, that's a +1. That's a +1. That's a +1. So
A partial success.
Baldric barely survives. Morgan, can you roll a like you're defying danger right now? There's a fireball coming right at you guys.
That's just dexterity. So...
Well,
you just
defying
gotta hit
danger is actually any stat. It depends on what you do.
Yeah, it
you
depends
should
on what you
probably
do.
try to do something that you're good at.
So you can like
ducking and covering, for instance.
Yeah, like
Ducking and cover.
Baldric should have just convinced the fireball not to hit him.
Okay, well.
I actually have 16
Fireball.
dexterity.
Don't hit me.
So do you duck and cover? Roll your dex then.
Absolutely. Ooh.
Oh no!
That's actually a failure.
Ooh.
All right, roll your damage.
I already rolled my damage. It's 8.
So much
It's
XP.
Morgan, you get you take 8 damage. It bypasses armor. Baldric,
Of
let's
course.
see. Let's see.
Does my hair get singed?
No, it's a little bit more substantial than that.
That's more substantial than my hair.
Your body?
That's more substantial than my hair.
You're right, your body isn't terribly substantial.
Alright, okay, this is what happens. Your hair gets singed, but so does your clothing. You're able to dodge the damage, but you have to toss away your leather armor, otherwise you would have burned to death. So right now you have 0 armor, Baldric, until you're able to get that armor, or clean it, or get another set of gear, because right now it's on fire, and it's in a ditch somewhere.
Hey, all 3 of those on-cakes took 8 damage, though.
Yeah, all 3 of those on-cakes took 8 damage. Now this one is dead. This one is dead. This one, not so much.
Alright.
I intercept.
You
I'll intercept
intercept.
that with a hack and slash.
Alright, so you come across,
Taliesin.
and go ahead and roll a hack and slash. See if you're able to kill it before it reaches Taliesin. Oh,
Probably.
Your damage. Yeah, you kill it. How do you kill it?
I mean, I give it a swift, like, kidney punch to the wall, wherever that thing's kidney is. And the side, into the wall, it splatters. It's done.
So, like, Taliesin, you stick your hand out from the fireball. You're out of breath. You kind of buckle down to your knees from like the hasty cast. You're thankful that it worked, and then all of a sudden, there's this oncake. They move really fast for their size. Their mandibles just about, and then it moves in slow motion. Like from downtown, you see Khalgrast's fist punching. You hear the satisfying crunch of like 100 carapaces at once. He smashes against the wall, dead. All right, so you have a quick moment to realize, okay, you guys are fine. You heal Morgan. Go ahead and heal Morgan, and as you heal Morgan, nice, you heal Morgan.
Help.
roll the healing, Baldric. Oh my god. Woo! Yeah, no. Baldric's healing capabilities all have doubled because he gets.
Yep, that's a good trait to take. Thank you.
And you get 10 health back like that never happened. All right, and Iridan comes back and he lets. Hello. Well, they seem to have a mother, and the mother is very, very mad. They tried to shoot poison at me.
Oh, okay, well, where is the mother located and what's around the mother?
Oh no, he says it to he says it to Morgan. Morgan, how do you decipher what he says?
You silly.
Yeah, you don't speak.
After realizing I'm no longer on fire, there's the mother here. We have to find that. That is what is making them crazed.
Okay, I say then, where's the mother located and what's around the mother?
Well, you see, the mother seems to be coming around in Alara's place right now, and it doesn't look too great.
All right, let's
Our
get
good
going.
friend Alara seems to be entertaining the mother at the moment.
You shouldn't be entertaining after a hangover like that.
So we should probably make haste.
Alright, but you hear screeches from the marketplace right now.
Let's take care of that first.
Yes.
Alright, guys, start moving over there. You should have
Alex,
control
can
over
you
your
remove
attention.
this extraneous Khalgrast? He's very distracting.
Yeah, he's really weird over there, just looking at me.
Oh no!
God, no!
I am not okay with a giant dwarf. That is a contradiction that I'm not looking to deal with today.
Woo!
Hey, so, alright, so, I'm actually very upset at this situation. So I will, unleash my rage. And I'm gonna cast, magic weapon
So,
on my held items.
alright. On your what?
On my fists.
On your fists? Okay. So, Taliesin, Baldric, and Morgan, all of you notice this. The sky gets a little bit darker. Like, it's like a normal bright blue. It's like, you know, early morning. Well, not morning. It's like 11 o'clock, about noontime. But the sky gets about 3 shades darker. And you hear a soft thrum of power emanate from Khalgrast. You've never heard this before. You've never noticed this from him before. Taliesin, you feel panic. Because remember the one time you tried to cast something and the red lightning appeared around you? It happened in the last session. You tried to cast Magic Missile and failed. But then Khalgrast tried to help you, but it didn't work out so well. You remember that. And there's a sense of dread and panic as red lightning for a split second spark around Khalgrast's fists.
I'm running to the on-cakes now.
I mean, when Khalgrast runs past me, I give him a fucking look, though. Like real, like, concerned, like,
as he's running past, though, I want to cast Arcane Art to give him the plus damage and
Yep,
plus
go ahead.
to if anyone helps him.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Damn.
Oh my god!
Oh, one kick gotta get fucking dunked.
I'm gonna dunk on that Anke right fucking
Alright,
there.
so-
Hey, actually, I got an idea. What is this building right here?
That building is the commerce and trade. So this is just the general market stalls where Morgan was earlier buying apples. This here is the coin registry. This up here is the all the gems and stuff. And this up here is just like a general office building for people for paperwork.
Okay, I want to, there's just people, all up in this area, or what?
Yes, there. You've already seen some people dead on the ground. Some Anke's are eating them. Some Anke's are flailing around. There's bodies everywhere, screaming and shouting. You hear some of my apples in the distance.
God damn
His
it.
apples!
My apples.
Okay, either I let Khalgrast go, or I try to collapse that, or not collapse the building, but knock part of the building.
There's people inside of it
okay.
right now. You see
Okay.
people flocking inside the
then-
building.
Oh, if they're going in the
Okay.
building, then never mind. I'm gonna let Khalgrast take
Well-
the point here.
Yeah, when Khalgrast charges, I want to target one of the others with my goes to 11 thing.
All right. So which one do you guys target? Which one's which?
I'm charging this one.
All right. And which one do you want to target with it goes to 11?
The one on the right then.
All right. So this one here. Okay, cool. So let's resolve those things at once. Khalgrast, roll your hack and slash.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna shoot that one as well.
I'm actually
Alright.
gonna aid Morgan or Khalgrast,
Alright.
maybe. What would you roll there?
You rolled an 8.
8.
8. I know. I'm gonna aid
So
Morgan.
2 people can help him, and he'll get a success.
Oh yeah,
I already
actually-
got a success, but I'll just take some damage.
I'm just
Well, he
gonna
only
aid
needs
Morgan
one
since
because
Morgan's
the
full
Arcane
attack.
Art gives him a +2.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh my god, forgot
Oh
about that.
shit.
So
Actually, then
Morgan-
yeah, I'm gonna
Alright.
aid you by I'm gonna take that staff from earlier
Yes.
and just use it to fire some little bolts of energy. Or can I actually
you can
use
do
it for
that.
that? Yeah, okay.
It doesn't really do much damage, but you distract it. So go
Yeah.
ahead and roll your bond with him.
6 + 1. Boop.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh,
Do I get experience for failures for aiding?
Yes, you do.
Good.
Because Khalgrast.
You get experience for dumb things that happen to me?
All right. So Morgan, do you assist him or do you
That is too good.
to assist? All right. So, Taliesin, you shoot bolts at it. It's distracted enough for Khalgrast to succeed, but it breathes in and acid pelts fly at your face. Go ahead and take 2 damage, reduced by your armor.
Wait, whose face?
Taliesin.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 1 damage. That's not too bad.
All right, and Khalgrast, go ahead and roll your damage. Six plus your merciless plus your magic weapon plus Jesus Christ, man. Okay.
Woo! That's a
Oh
lot of
my
D4.
god. Oh my god. All right. So Baldric, you come around the corner. You play your shit. Roll your charisma before it goes to 11. Oh my god. All right. How lucky are you? All right. All right. So Baldric, can you roll a 1d2, please? Okay, not that lucky, but the other one goes over here. So, all right. So the one before you, Khalgrast takes a grand total of 13. Well, his armor's 3, his health is 10. You know what happens.
He gets surged by the magical weapon and just explodes. I mean, violently explodes everywhere.
The One Punch Man. It's just, you punch his face, and the energy crackles from your fist, goes through him, and his sides burst. Blood and guts fly everywhere, all over the stands. And here, my cabbages in the distance, as the blood flies over there. And, yeah, it's dead. Now this one over here rams into his buddy, and is completely confused right now.
Hey, they're right next to each other.
They are right next to each other. But there is still people there.
God damn it.
Living people?
Living people.
It's still like, I mean, it's been like less than a minute since these guys have started attacking. Like,
Yeah, there's chaos everywhere. Some people are just kind of cowering under their stands right now. They have no idea what's going on. Like you see, like some people underneath this one over here. People are just starting to run away from this one. You know, like it's chaos. Because remember, like it's a pretty busy marketplace. There's normally hundreds of people here, and they're all like running around, and some of them have no idea what's going on. They have no idea we're safe.
all right, fuck this. I got a sword now. Let's go.
Shit,
I'm
Greg.
gonna, yeah, I have a sword.
You have a sword.
I run with him.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, both of you run that way.
We're gonna
All right,
go after the
Morgan.
one that is not the one that he just.
Exploded.
No. I mean, the one that was just attacked by the confused one. The one on the left is the one I'm attacking.
All right, so Morgan, you're over here. You have a clean shot.
They're charging, right?
Yeah, they're charging.
And
Actually, no, they're both kind of vulnerable right now because like they've ran into each other. They're both dazed. He's like the other Unkey's like, "What the fuck are you doing, man?" And the other
what the
Unkey's
fuck,
like,
bro?
"Yeah, what the fuck, bro?" And Baldric is kind of like smiling to himself that he calls.
And
all
there's
this chaos.
still people under that stall,
Yes, there's still people under that stall.
right? All right, people, let's get out of here.
All right, so you spend so Morgan, you kind of run around. Can you defy danger, please?
Sure.
You have to
like
like
pretty
dodge out of the
good.
way of like their poison venom kind of being spat everywhere right now.
I'm pretty good at fighting her.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
You just like you're just like prancing and dancing and dancing around, and you hear from the distance from the horse, "You go, girl!" from the horses.
Oh no! God damn it!
I'm glad I can't hear those.
All right, so so Baldric, what do you do as this happens? So Khalgrast and Taliesin are just about to head the other one, and the whole area is pretty much safe now. Morgan's kind of ferried a lot of the people like this way safe, this way safe.
I want to help Morgan ferrying people away.
All right, so
If there's anyone that is there anyone that needs to be healed or something like that?
yes, there are a few people like you notice them like they're bleeding, they can't move right now. You notice an elderly gentleman and a lady next to him crying, saying, "Please help! He can't move. His legs are broken." And like you see like a log over his leg.
I want to try to heal him. I
Yeah,
want to
you-
remove the log first and then heal
Yeah,
him.
you move the
Awesome.
log. You get a splinter. That's okay. Go ahead. Oh my god, you actually heal him. Go ahead. How much do you heal him? Roll your 2d8. This is important thematically. All right, so you heal him just enough so he's able to stand, and like you bring him over to the side. And meanwhile, Khalgrast and Taliesin, you're met with two very angry Unkeg right now.
You go first because you might just kill him outright, and then I can just attack you.
you just said it right. Jesus.
Get
I
bent.
mean, I don't say that, but I just let him go forward.
Yeah, get bent.
Hell yeah!
Time to bend.
All right, so roll your damage. Fucking Christ, roll your other damage. Yeah, all right. Well, 13 damage, and just like before, they have 3 armor and they have 10 health. So what happens? You just fucking murder him outright.
Oh, I picked this one up and just energy goes into him, and I just split him in half.
You
Over
just
my
split him in
head.
half.
All right, I'm gonna
Alright.
leap over Khalgrast and like go for the
Throw
next one.
pieces.
All right, you leap over Khalgrast and go for the next one. That's 8 in, so he'll damage you back, but you get to roll your damage. Roll your basic damage. That's 3. You don't pierce its armor. It has 3 armor. Your staff doesn't have any piercing.
God damn it!
Yeah, so you run up and you poke it, and it gets stuck in the hardest part. You're still not used to using this thing just yet. And
But is it looking at me though?
no,
Hey,
it's
can
looking
I-
at you.
Hey, can I
Good.
defy danger, push Taliesin out of the way, and take that?
It's defense.
That's
You can
defend, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can
can
defend.
I just do that then?
Yeah, you can defend.
I
You
mean,
pu-
that's
you push him out
that's
of
its
the way.
own action. Remember?
I guess
Yeah.
it's right here, so yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, you push him out of the way, and that's a 9. You get to choose the redirect to
Redirect.
yourself.
Obviously,
All right.
redirect, yeah.
So you take 7 damage reduced by your armor.
Alright, take 5.
All right,
Would I know what's like the most vulnerable spot on an Ankh?
underneath the underbelly, and right now you have a very clear shot at the underbelly because Khalgrast is just holding it down with the force of like the gods.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot that. I'm gonna shoot that nice vulnerable spot.
All right, Baldric, do you help? Do you play music to inspire? There's Asha there.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and roll your. What do you do? Are you aiding or are you using your arcane arts?
I'll go ahead and use my arcane art to increase his damage
Okay.
and also heal him.
And also heal him. All right, so all right, cool. So go ahead.
So you got a 7.
Do you have the effect, or do you draw unwanted attention to yourself?
I'll just draw unwanted attention to myself.
Okay. All right. So that happens, and go ahead and do the heal. Oh my God! What the fuck?
It's called
Hey,
2 dice.
All right.
back.
So, all right. Morgan's back, full health, and you get to roll. How many extra dice of damage? 1d4.
Correct.
All right. And Iridan flies overhead. I'll distract him, mate! And flies over and gets distracted. You had a clear shot at the underbelly, so you got a +1 to your dex roll. So go ahead and shoot it. You're lucky you got the +1!
Thank
Yeah.
you, 7.
Alright, so do you put yourself in position to risk? Do you lose 1 ammo, or do you take what you can get?
Position risk.
Alright, so you actually have to... You like, climb over the stall, slide under, and you just fling an arrow right underneath. Alright, so go ahead and roll your damage, please.
And
Roll
then I
another
roll
1d4.
an Additional.
Oh hey, you actually do some damage to it. You do 3 damage to it, and you bypass some of its armor, and you shoot.
It
Alright, but now...
Did you also include the D4?
He
Oh, wait,
did
yes,
include
you
the
did.
D4. And it starts thrashing around, you know, like... And all of you guys... Oh, you're all real close to it. How do you guys deal with this? It's just like flailing
Defy
around.
danger.
Yeah, it looks like you guys might have to defy danger.
Dodge backward.
So am I underneath it?
Oh no, Baldric, you don't have to do anything. You're all the way over here. You're ferrying people out.
Yeah, Baldric, you're
Oh
fine.
yeah.
But Morgan, Taliesin, and Khalgrast, you are dealing with a rampaging Onkeg right now, and it's just like hitting the closest thing, and it's flailing around, and it's really angry. Poison venom. How do you guys deal with this? You dodge out of the way? Do you just like...
Stand in defense.
Alright, you stand in defense, Khalgrast.
I'm gonna
what do you do?
Let
cling.
me do that
I'm
real
gonna
quick
cling
before
to
they
it?
do anything.
You're gonna cling to it, oh god!
Yep, I'm gonna cling to it. Actually, no, I'm going to, I'm gonna throw my gauntlets up and just absorb the damage and half it.
You only
Half
get
the
1.
damage.
You only half the
Yeah,
damage?
half the damage. Not redirect, just half the damage.
Or half the damage. What about everyone else? What do you guys do?
Hey, I mean, so actually, I'm gonna throw
You want me to
light
roll
on
to
top of
cling?
my staff actually, and just like throw it in his face.
Okay, so
to
go ahead and cast light
blind
real
him.
quick.
Well, I mean, or could this be just part of defying danger, like?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, intelligence.
Yeah, intelligence, yeah, that works. So go ahead. Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
A flash of light, and you're able to, like, duck out of the way just in time. And Morgan, what do you do?
What if I stab it and try to use the dagger to hold myself?
Alright, so you won't do any damage to it, but you're gonna try and cling onto it with your natural acrobatic skills, so you can use Dex.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So, Khalgrast, you take half this. 3, reduced by your armor, so take 1 damage. And, Morgan, you're on the Onkig's back! What do you do?
Now I'm gonna actually stab it. Give it,
Alright.
give it a real stab.
You got a +1. Okay, so it's 8. So now
Yep.
roll your damage. Oh,
Nice. Well better.
yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
You deal 4 damage to it, but what happens is that venom actually acid spits from its back onto you. And you're flung off. Because you have acid burning your skin right now. That's what happens. Go
Well,
ahead and you take 5 damage. Reduced by your
Oh.
armor.
alright. Gotta be sure.
And it's real angry right now, but it has... and its eyes go red again, but you hear the screech. As an even bigger Onkeg bursts out of the house. Let me just mark this.
I'll summon an even larger bug.
But this, you see, is different in color. Imagine this is red instead of brown. It has several eyes, and it's screeching, and it's like screaming, and it's not happy right now as it bursts out.
Are
Like,
the eyes red on it? Does it look?
The eyes are 100% red.
I want to cast my arcane art on it again to see if I can remove it.
Okay, go ahead. You can do that, but remember earlier how you wanted to draw unwanted attention to yourself?
That's
Hey.
hey.
All right.
Nah.
You can. Do you want to half the effect, or do you still want to draw unwanted attention to yourself?
I'm gonna draw unwanted attention myself.
Stop.
Okay.
I mean, they're both already staring at me.
So the two of them.
Oh no, a friend.
So this one here, it stops in its tracks, and it blinks its eyes black. And this one here again stops in its tracks and blinks its eyes black for a second, and it's calm for a moment. Now this one says, "Morgan, you understand this. You understand this. Only Morgan understands this." And says, "Where are my babies? My babies?
My babies.
My children? No, they were destroyed. No, no." And like she gets like really angry again. But
Okay, well,
it
no, we
gives-
found the mama.
Oh, that's Mama.
But the two of them are still kind of like confused right now. Baldric, you're able to like run out of the way. Just in
Yeah, I'm
time.
gonna run out of the way.
Run out of the way. But it doesn't really seem that you can calm them down right now. You know why? But they're in a frenzy right now. Maybe there's a less violent way of solving this, but you don't know right now.
Hold on. If I can understand it, that means I can speak to it.
Yes, you can.
I have a plan, but I can't do anything yet because I think other actions need to resolve first.
I mean, no, like, what do you guys? You talk to
We're
your
not
party.
doing anything.
Yeah,
Yeah, talk to
mean,
the party.
combat goes according to like who takes the initiative.
I mean, I feel like, yeah, Morgan would attempt to tell it to leave us in peace. Because she understands it, that means she can talk to it.
Oh my god, I'm gonna stand in defense of Morgan. That's
It's-
stupid.
yeah, just like yeah, we're
That's
gonna run to try to back up Morgan because like I don't know
Alright,
what she's
so-
doing.
You will get a +1 because Baldric has soothed them enough that they are vulnerable, but this is going to be parlay. Morgan, you're doing the talking, so you have to roll your charisma.
Whoo!
What does everyone else do?
I stand in
So
defense.
I'm already assisting him, right?
You can still assist him more. It's just that he gets a
Yeah.
+1 because you've already soothed them once.
I want to
Fine.
assist him then.
All right, roll to assist. Oh my god. Yo, Baldric is just like,
Wow.
oh, got that ass! Alright. Morgan, you get a +1 to your charisma. What do other people do? Do you just stand in defense? Because that's not really assisting him with talking.
I mean,
yeah,
I'm not.
It's just when he fucks up.
Yeah, I
They are Plan B.
It's
Yeah,
not
that's
like we
fine.
can do anything.
Actually,
that
no,
we
this
can
is Plan
justify.
B. They're Plan A.
Yeah.
What am I talking about?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Oh no!
That is a, what is that, a 7? For the +1.
Yeah,
and,
that's a 7. You're actually able to do it. Oh god, I forgot about the +1. Oh my god, that actually worked. Holy shit!
I mean,
No,
I don't.
no,
I don't think you can get an
don't worry.
onkeg to understand nuance about like orcs disturbing them and causing bullshit, but
We Princess Mononoke now.
Yeah, you're Princess Mononoke now, and everything stops.
No, wouldn't it be more of Nausicaa?
Yeah, there are bugs, so it is Nazca.
Morgan, you walk up, and the broodmother is terrified. It is, like, just confused. And as this happens, you see Esmond with the town watch coming in. There's like about 24 men with their swords drawn. And Esmond says, "Away, Morgan! We got it from here!"
Can I shout at them to stop?
Baldric can shout at
you?
them to stop.
I want to shout at them to stop.
So you stand in the way.
I dismiss my magic weapon.
I don't have this.
God damn it.
All right.
I don't know what happened. What are you talking about?
So,
No, hold on. Like, I point both fingers at my eyes, point them at Khalgrast's eyes. I'm frowning. Point them back to my eyes.
All right. So, music. Well, not actually music starts to play, but you know what I mean.
Oh, I'm
Morgan-
gonna keep playing relaxing music right now.
Yeah, you're playing, and like this Onke's just out of the combat, and most of the other Onkegs that have terrorized, you hear it stop. Hold on, because there's a whole lot of other Onkegs off map, but they all.
Shh. No more.
Here, you gotta
No
move
more.
them.
No more killing.
So Morgan, you kind of soothe but the broodmother is confused. And like everyone else who's listening right now, you hear Morgan speaking common, but all you hear is it's just like the insect noises. So it's really surreal what's happening before you guys right now.
I mean,
Shh, no more killing.
these guys jump. I got a
What?
fireball ready.
Yeah. Like a very tense moment right now. And the broodmother, all of its like dozens of eyes all look at you. They're very crustacean-like, by the way. Very much like the giant snails in Nausicaa, but with more appendages. So it stops and it says, "You speak. We understand. Why are our babies dead? Why were they killed by humans?"
Good luck.
Humans were afraid. I don't want
I-
to be afraid anymore. I want to end this peacefully.
You're gonna have to repeat that. You roboted.
Oh, humans were just said humans were confused and afraid. I don't want any more bloodshed.
There is no safe place. Home has been destroyed from the rumblings. Then humans came and killed the eggs. We must have vengeance.
The fuck does an animal know about revenge?
I'm scared. Must keep colony safe. We must survive. Do you know of a place where we can go that we won't be disturbed?
Do I know of a place like that actually? Do I?
How about the altar place where we told nobody to go?
Yeah, no one's gonna go there anymore.
I mean, they have to be kind with some neighbors. Because the orcs are going to be there. For at least for a little while. And then one orc will definitely stay there.
Can I tell them to leave? I mean, no, that does make sense though.
Yeah,
Can
no,
I tell
I
them-
mean...
Like after 2 moves to this place, you will be safe there.
You can do that, but they it's a parlay. You rolled a 7, so they want something of immediate consequence. They say, "You must come with us. You must show us yourself,
I can do that.
but only you. We do not trust anyone else. You seem like friends." And
Even the rest of the party.
wait.
Ain't like you can hear it.
And also, we like music of that one. And Baldric, you see his eyes. All dozen of his eyes.
All the
turn
eyes
And I'm
red.
just thinking, oh shit. Ah. Profusely sweating.
Morgan's going to look over to Baldric and just using one finger to gesture, make the gesture of "you're coming too."
You know, I've always wanted to go on an adventure alone with you, but not like this.
Delicious.
And it says, "If it is safe and you promise us that it's safe, you both can return home. But we must protect our colony. Do you understand?"
Or the nod. It's the yes.
And like about another dozen Onkeg burrow from underneath the ground. It would have been a very long night.
Jesus.
And
Well,
don't
I couldn't
forget-
just kill them all.
You could.
Don't
Good.
forget, they have to retrieve the skeletons too.
2 days.
That's
yeah.
That's why I said in 2 moons.
Sorry, you were roboting a lot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I told them in 2 moons, go to this place. And I will show them this place that they will go to.
We give this town one last chance. If you attack again, we will kill them all. We must protect our colony.
Okay.
Thank you, friend of Onkeg. We go now. And they'll burrow into the ground. Like frickin' Zerg.
Yeah, I was gonna make a joke about like an on-keg overmind here, but yeah.
So in 2 days, both Morgan and I have to escort them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, well, that's fine then, I guess.
What just happened?
Well, so
Oh, Esmond's here
Nope.
too, isn't he?
Yeah,
The whole
Esmond
damn
just
guard's
like
here.
they're like speechless right now.
A lot of people. Also, a lot of dead bodies.
Yeah.
as everyone's like, what did she just do?
I want to just start trying to heal anybody around that I see that needs
Yeah,
it.
you start to heal. You don't have to do any rolls. You're not under pressure. You start to heal. There's a few dead townsfolk. Unfortunately, this was a pretty severe attack. And then after the initial, panic and things come down, anger starts, and now they're shouting and screaming like, "We need to go after them. We need to kill them. And what are we doing? They're gonna come again." And
I mean, we need to explain this to Esmond. And
I'm
Get him
going
on it.
to relay what the Onkeg told me, that if the town strikes back, they're going to come back and kill us all, kill them all. I'm going to take them to the gates. It's Gates of Dawn, right?
yeah, it gets it done.
Yeah, I'm going to take them to the Gates of Dawn in 2 nights, where they will restart their colony and leave the town alone.
I mean-
Unless the town strikes at them.
I mean, reminding Esmond here, this is in character. Keep in mind, the only reason these things even attack this town in the first place is because of the orcs stirring up trouble. Everything goes as
This all has to
planned.
come-
Won't be any more orcs. Won't be any more Ankeg.
I see.
I'm no good at quelling riots though, so I kind of tap him. I kind of pat him on the shoulder. That's on you, boss.
I wish it was nighttime. It would be a lot easier. And he kind of mutters to himself. Anyways, we will try to quell. You earned a rest. Please, we have it from here.
Yep. Good night.
He just very quickly walks away.
Yeah.
Later.
God damn it.
Actually, maybe we could ask for some supplies to go up there and retrieve the bodies ourselves. We
I mean,
have
that's
a cart.
what the plan is at this point. We're gonna take Esmond and some people that he trusts with like wagons, supplies, and everything brought by Alara, right? Did I remember her name correctly?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
By Alara, and then yes, we plus them, just so we can get it done very quickly, are gonna go take care
And
of
the
that.
on-cake thing happens after. Then the on-cake thing happens after. Don't alter the deal with them, because then Edmund's going to start asking questions, and that's the last thing we need.
Strongly agree.
I have altered the
Do it
deal.
back.
Pray I don't alter it further.
Yeah, you just don't want to be
God damn
around
it.
the paladin right now. All right. So as that ends, Baldric, you're helping around people, and yeah, Nessa comes up too and says, and like she has bandages around her forehead right now to stop the bleeding, and she helps you out too and says to Baldric, "Your music is so soothing and beautiful. Thank you for helping. Hopefully, I can be as great of a healer as you one day." And
I
she,
just kind of nod and, direct her of who to help.
and they set up a triage and all that stuff. And you notice Alara's building. This is, by the way, Alara's building over here that the Broodmother came out of.
Oh, we should make sure that they're okay.
We should check that they're okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Alright.
do that.
Also, DM, I have a question. So,
Yes.
how are the public looking at Morgan right now?
In kind of awe right now. They have no like. It's like she just saved the town. Oh God, she's like a whisper. Like she's like they're kind of hailing you.
Okay, all is
Like a
good.
hero.
All is good. I thought it would be something else.
No. Mm-mm. So you go to Alara's place, and it's kind of like it's missing two of its side. It's like it's a corner. It busts out of there, and there's some like knocked out guards or some dead guards. There's venom and acid kind of seeping through some stuff right now, and it comes out, and Alara's safe, but Klaus is next to her, knocked out right now,
No!
Oh no.
and Klaus is missing an eye. And
No, Klaus!
Do I need to run over there and heal him?
you can if you want.
Yeah, I mean, if they call to me to run over there and heal him, I'll probably run over there.
Wow.
I don't think you can regrow eyeballs.
Hey, don't worry. That's coming later. But, so, Alex, I'm gonna
Yes.
just go ahead and walk the perimeter of the town.
Yeah. What are you doing at the perimeter of town?
I'm going to lose a spell
Mm-hmm.
and go ahead and just cast Sanctuary around, just walk the perimeter of the town.
Okay.
I actually have a question. Morgan, did you relay everything that was said to us from the Onkegs?
Yep.
Yeah.
So we know about the eggs?
Mm-hmm. But the eggs were also destroyed.
Okay, because, I don't recall ever destroying eggs or the humans ever talking about destroying eggs.
Don't believe we destroyed the eggs.
Exactly. I'd like to find Esmond and actually ask him about that.
Okay. All right. So, un momento, arigato. So you can cast Sanctuary Khalgrast. Let me resolve that first.
I'll lose the spell.
You lose the spell? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Now, Morgan and Taliesin, you see Klaus. He's stable because Alara has stabilized him, and she's crying right now. She's like in tears. Klaus is stable, but he's missing an eye and also missing an arm. And Klaus, massive as he is, just seems so vulnerable and weak right now. And Alara turns just, what do you two want?
I'm gonna go call for a medic.
Wait, yeah, we called Baldric in.
Baldric, do you come?
I guess I can do that before I find Esmond, so yeah.
So Baldric, you come, you see, and Klaus is, he's like, one of his eyes is like gashed closed and he's missing an arm.
Yeah, I heal him best I can. Try to play something soothing.
Yeah, go ahead. Well, I mean, let's see how much you heal him.
Just roll that.
Just roll the healing, yeah, because you're not under any pressure right now. All right, so you're able to close the wound, and he's no longer like he's fine, but you can't heal like a dead eye, and you can't heal a severed arm. But he's gonna survive. He's gonna live, and he opens his eye. And he says, "Oh, not good. That was my good arm." And he looks over to Alara. "Please, no crying. You're okay." And Alara is just crying. It's like she doesn't know what she's gonna do. And she says, "I don't know what I'm gonna do." And she's fine now. They're mostly fine. But that's what happens.
Distraught, but fine, yeah.
Yeah.
I go to find Esmond.
And you find Esmond, and Esmond's like kind of like quelling, like, "Oh, we need to calm down. We can't go fight after them. We need to protect the town. Blah 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 blah." And he sees you, Baldric, and says, "What is going on?" He like pulls you to an alleyway and says, "What is going on?"
Did you guys destroy any Onkeg eggs?
No, what?
Because the Onkegs were very, very angry because they blamed you for destroying their eggs.
We don't even go there. I mean, sure, there might be the odd adventurer, but
Okay, then where is there?
he takes a map, and if we go, and so you guys are over here right now, and some of the Onkegs would have a nest where they used to come from, over here, at the smaller flag. He says it's about a day's travel over there. Most adventurers have kind of stayed away from that area. We did put up a posting of a bulletin. Who knows? Maybe there might be some adventurers that went over there.
Do you know of anybody that's gone over there recently or any activity?
Yeah, well, you'll have to go to the Adventurers Guild, and he marks it. Let me go back here. Zoop. And you can find some and talk to some at the Wayward's Rest, the same place that you're staying.
Okay. Well, they're looking for a new home. Our beautiful ranger managed to calm them and will be leading them up to the altar area in 2 days' time.
So there's 2 reasons not to go up there.
Yep.
Well, at least this one will be easier to tell the townsfolk, but they might want vengeance. They might want to kill them all.
If they try anything, the Onkegs will attack.
Right, well, I'm gonna have to try and convince them self-preservation. Damn it, I wish it was nighttime. So, one sec. So, as that happens, and what does the rest of the party do now?
I'm still walking the
Oh, boy.
perimeter of the town, dragging my gauntlet through it.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
probably,
yeah.
probably is taking a while.
That's gonna take a second.
I want to find the Adventurers Guild. Well, I'm going to tell Taliesin and Morgan about that and go try to find the Adventurers Guild.
That's fine. You handle that. I think Morgan and I should help some of this cleanup. We need to get these guys ready to go so that we can get this business done. We've already burnt most of this one day that we have.
So we need to be getting ready for now. Oh yeah. I'm gonna
You're gonna have to run that by us
Robot.
again.
Oh. All right. Clear now.
Yes, actually.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna help with all the cleanup at the estate then.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. That's what we'll do.
All right.
I mean, prestidigitation should work wonders here.
Yeah, you do that, and you kind of clean up, and you start to clean up some of the town. You also remember you put some supplies there from a long time ago. I remember that. The town can grab that, and it'll help with the repairs of the town. You let them know Esmond's gonna go grab that with you guys. But anyways, you go to the Adventurers Guild, and you see some bulletins, and some of the adventurers, like all of them, when the Yankee started attacking, they've all like man at arms. They come out and help. Some of them come back and they've relaxed. And you notice one particular fellow. It's an older gentleman, plate armor, pretty he looks like he knows what he's doing. And what do you do?
I want to go up and ask him if he knows anything about onkeg eggs.
All right. Let's see. So, you walk up to him. He introduces himself as Sir Durant, former knight. But he says, "Yes, we saw that bulletin. Some of the boys actually went over there."
Were they successful?
No, but they did leave a lot of their stuff behind. They said they got ambushed. Not by the Onkegs, but by other things.
By what exactly?
Well, if you believe it or not, orcs.
Can I see this bulletin?
Yeah, it's still on there. And if you actually take a look at the handouts,
Who the hell
Up
posted
there.
that?
Let's see. So, is there anything strange that I might notice about it?
nothing strange about it. Just seems like a regular board. Speak to Sergeant Withermore.
Sergeant Withermore?
Yeah, a nest of Uncakes to the east has been disturbed, sending giant insects into a frenzy. Anyone wanting to help will be greatly compensated. Speak to Sergeant Withermore for more details.
So so when was this posted? Was this after the Onkegs attacked?
Yes, this was after the Uncakes attacked.
Okay. Can I grab the bulletin and tear it off?
Yeah, you can tear it off.
Okay. I'm going to go back and show the party this and explain to them what I was just told. I'm going to thank the old knight for his information.
And Durant nods and says, "Oh, anytime. Thanks for saving the town." Again. Haha.
I do a little hair flip as I leave. Wait, my hair is partially singed. I can't do it. God
Yeah,
damn
yeah.
it.
Is that everyone else's hair?
Anyway,
Try again, buddy.
Sad.
Right?
Try again.
Yeah.
I feel like Baldric would do that anyway, and then be very sad.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so you come back over, and it's about like 4 in the evening, or 5, 6 in the evening.
Ugh.
This spends the whole day cleaning up right now and all that stuff. And you hear a knock at the door.
I open it.
It's Count Locke. And says, it looks like everyone's okay. I'm here to help, Alara. Alara just says, look, Adam, right now I do not need lectures. I do not need anything. I just want to... And Adam Locke, who is the Count that introduced himself to this, says, no, Alara, I know. Now's not the time. Just let me help. And Alara, swallowing her once great pride, just kind of nods. And Locke snaps his fingers, and a bunch of his men who weren't there earlier, but are now out and helping around. You notice a lot of his men, the black shield on the field of red, helping the town.
Actually, I turn towards Locke and I ask him, "Do you know anything about this sergeant? What was his name?"
Yes, Sergeant Whittemore. He's one of the town guard. I think he put that up. He wanted it to be a little bit more proactive with the Yonkeg threat.
Well, it seems that the Yonkegs weren't happy about their eggs being destroyed. They blame the humans for it. Interesting thing, though, the humans that tried to do it got ambushed by orcs on the way and lost a good amount of their, well, supplies and gear.
Interesting. I never thought orcs to be this much intelligent. He kind of thinks to himself and laughs. Interesting indeed. It seems that all these happen chances surrounds this party here, and he kind of looks over to Morgan, looks over to Taliesin. Say, where is your dwarf friend?
He almost got bitten.
He's
He-
walking
His dog.
yeah, I mean, I said he almost got bitten in half, chasing off the Yonkegs. I assume he's resting. That's
Yeah, tell us what
genuine.
you
I
do now.
assume he's resting. I'm sorry, Alex?
What is Khalgrast doing right now?
I mean, is he finished with Sanctuary?
Yeah, he's finished with Sanctuary.
Okay, yeah, he is drowning in fucking ale, and beers, and meads and drugs,
All right.
at whatever
So-
place he can get him at.
Okay. And Locke says, all right, well, if he's safe, that's all that matters. Well, I will offer whatever aid I can to the town. My offer still stands, by the way, if you need my help. With you personally. You know where to find me. And he kind of walks away.
Hey, Alex.
Yes?
I would also like to rush off to the washroom real quick.
Mm-hmm.
They have a mirror in there, right?
Yes.
I want to cast Visions Through Time.
Wait, what? What's that?
Ooh.
It's a spell.
Oh, okay.
Do I need
Shit,
to
do
roll?
you actually have it?
Yeah, I prepared it. That's why I only
my
had
God.
Fireball.
All right, let's see. Visions through time. All right, go ahead.
Do I need to roll to cast this, or is it not in danger, or what?
Cast the spell to gaze into a reflective surface and see the depths of time. The GM will reveal details of a grim portent to you. Oblique events that will come to pass without your intervention. They'll tell you something useful about how you can interview the grim. Okay!
That seems like a very relevant time to use this.
Yeah, divination. Go ahead. You have to
Okay.
actually cast it.
Okay, wimp.
All right, so you cast it.
Yeah. Oh, the tension of that hung for quite a while. I mean, what I get is it's very clearly entirely up to you.
Yeah, no. I got something.
Okay.
Let me think about how I'm going to word
What do I
this.
see in the mirror?
You take a moment, you excuse yourself to the washroom, you gotta make sure no one's there, and then you close your eyes and they go completely black as everything else dims around you as this mirror shows these visions. You see blood, you see chaos, you see orcs fighting orcs. And then you notice a sealed door opening. And that's all I'm gonna say.
That's all I need to see. Anyway. Okay, well, I'm gonna go clean up and just, like, very clearly, like, we need to get moving as soon as possible. We can't let that place stay. I really, really hate to press on everyone here. It's been a rough couple of days, but it could get a lot rougher if we aren't fast.
All right. Are you asking Locke or are you just telling the party?
I mean, just I'm telling whoever is there at the estate to hear me. So most of the party and Alara and other guy left already. So but Alara and fuck whatever old dude's name is, her buddy.
It would be nice to
Crunk.
get, like, maybe a cart and some horses or something. If
So,
possible.
yeah, I gotta tell you how to intervene.
Or
Alright,
we can
just-
flash back to it if it would help later.
Yeah. You can flash back to it later. Yeah. Oh, wait. In Division 2, you see the Yonkeg. fighting alongside the orcs that you saw.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that you might be able to do.
Hey.
Well, specifically, I'm supposed to see what will happen without intervention.
Yeah, so
But
yeah,
at the
what will
point,
happen without
that's already
intervention, but
happening.
like,
Yeah.
and then you see like another vision, like another strand,
Okay.
and there's a different one where you're there, and there's Onkegs fighting alongside you guys. So that's what happened. So, yeah, what do you guys do?
Okay. I'm gonna. Are we gonna be able to get out like in the morning? Like I'm pressing. I'm
Oh, yeah,
actually
you're
pressing
talking
for
about-
details here. I'm not. Yeah.
Well, Alara said after she's done crying, like her face is red, and says, "We can go now if you wish. I have all the supplies ready."
Now is very good.
Yeah. I'll go gather the party. Just get your men ready. And well, we need to get Esmond as well.
All right, and with that, you do that, and Esmond comes and says, "All right, well," Esmond says that Count Locke's men will watch over the town. There's a lot of them at night for some reason. But anyways,
Hmm.
so do you guys go forth? What do you guys do?
Yes.
Okay, and Esmond's with you guys. Alara actually goes with you guys too, with some of her retinue, some of her soldiers. Klaus doesn't because he's recovering.
Okay.
I want to schmooze with Alara a bit.
Okay. She doesn't seem like much of a schmoozing mood, but you can talk to her.
Am I like here? I don't know if I'm here. Am I here? Or
This
am
is
I-
Yeah,
after
yeah,
we've
yeah.
gathered everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, this is after you guys
We're all
let
heading
everyone-
out back out.
I am
Alright.
drunk.
Yeah, you're drunk.
Drunk.
But anyways, so that is where I'm going to end the session. But
Okay.
before I do that, I'm going to flashback for Khalgrast. This is very interesting, so I'd like for people to stay and listen to what
That's fine.
happened. So, Khalgrast, while you're resting, you kind of like disappeared, and you sat at a tavern before all this happened. All the fight with the Onkeg, and you hear a voice at the back of your head. So you called upon my help, Khalgrast. It's the first time you did that.
It's the first time I needed it.
Seems like you'll need my help a little bit more. I heard your conversation with the orcs. Interesting.
You should mind your own business.
Oh, I could, but your hands say otherwise, and your hands get flushed, really cold. They kind of shake a little bit. You enjoyed the power, didn't you?
Stay silent.
Yes, I remember. I remember the very first time you used it to fight them all off, when you found me. But you told me to keep it to myself. You did good for a little bit. You did good. I respected that. But in once in a night, you've called upon it twice. Would you care to renegotiate our bargain? I can offer you much more than your gauntlets, Khalgrast. You see, it might be different here, but in the Shadowlands, it works a lot differently. What you may call demons, others might call angels.
I'm pretty sure you're all the same.
Perhaps.
But if it takes a demon to kill a demon, I'm already marked dead anyway.
Now you're thinking. So might as well go out with power, with strength. It's been a long time since I've done this, but just between you and me, I used to have an army at my disposal of people just like you. Now
I
only have
don't care
one-
about that. Can you kill it?
Yes, very much so. I can kill it.
Fine.
Excellent. And
God damn it, that was
Your
gonna be interesting,
gauntlets-
Daniel. Shut your lips. Let him talk.
so, Khalgrast, your hands, they feel normal now. Like before, when you took off your gauntlets, like you feel like a part of you was missing, but now it's no longer the case. The whole world goes black around you, as red lightning appears, and like it's a hand, it grips onto you. You lose your breath. You can't breathe for a second. You close your eyes and you open. And you go into there. Now they're just regular, your special weapon gauntlets now, but the power that once came from them now resides deep within you, and you hear the very back of your mind as clear as if he was standing next to you. Before it's like very misty and like very echoey, but now it's very clear. And he says, "We're going to have so much fun in Khalgrast." And that's where I'm going to end that. So now that that's resolved,
Hey.
yay! All right. So, anyways, let's do end of session shit. I wonder how that's going to resolve itself.
Murder machine. No matter what, it's gonna be a murder machine.
I wonder how that's going to resolve. Well, this session went completely different than how I thought it was going to be. I forgot that people had certain abilities.
I mean,
Oh,
that's,
man.
honestly, that's the best way to do it. I've completely disregarded what your players can do. Just throw whatever makes sense at them.
Yeah. let them have the tools to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
All right, end the session, crap. God damn, I gotta find it again. I should have a fucking sticky on there.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. So, right. First things first, did we learn something new and important about the world? Yes, everyone gets one experience.
Hey.
Did you overcome a notable monster enemy? Yes.
Yes, sir.
You did not loot memorable treasure, so that's a no. Do you feel that any bonds have been resolved?
No, not for me.
No.
At least.
Next session, I'm definitely getting something out of Khalgrast. Like, you dodged me this time.
Getting
You
something
dodged me
yourself
this
next
session,
session.
motherfucker. But
All right. So now, and now your new alignments.
yeah.
Baldric, avoid conflict or diffuse a tense situation. Well, yeah, you could have killed the Brood Mother, but you started to play music for it. Hell yeah, you get one experience.
Yay.
Khalgrast, defeat a worthy opponent.
No,
You
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
kill
yeah.
it, so no.
you didn't fight the worthy opponent.
No,
so
you didn't
no,
fight
no.
them. So, endanger yourself to combat an unnatural threat, Morgan. That is one experience for you.
Yep.
And oh, hey, you leveled up. And Taliesin, use magic to directly aid another. Yeah, you aided the town, even though you kind of burned your party members, but that's
well,
fine.
you know. Hey, that
You
means
know.
I also leveled up.
What the fuck, dude?
Dude, it's great to suck on occasion.
It is great to suck.
All right, but you guys will not have time because you're moving out right now.
That's fine. I'm just gonna mark myself level 5 and then set my
Do we
experience to
still
0.
we get a stat every level, right?
Yes. You
Don't
get-
mark yourself
Do we-
level 5. Mark your XP above the.
Yeah, mark
Oh,
your XP
yeah,
because
you're
you're not
right.
level 5 yet. You're not
because you
level
don't
5
wanna-
yet.
You'll get confused.
That
if we
actually is a lot
go-
better, I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
Keep yourselves at the current level, but keep yourselves capped. Whatever XP you earn next time will go over, and we'll transfer over to the next level.
That makes sense.
Oh, okay. I just don't get the stat then.
You don't
Like
get the
I-
stat. You don't
Like
get
I
the
did that the whole time last session.
Well, in which case, that's the end of that. We'll see
Hey.
if we can do it again next week. But you guys have fun. It's a lot of plot and stuff. Everything's starting to come together.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah!
We're gonna see.
Who's gonna die? All right.
Very, very subtle
me.
though, Alex. I'll tell you.
Settle what for what?
Oh yeah, the Count. His men come out at night. Does he also wear a cape and say blah?
Clear.
Anyways, have a good night, guys.
Yeah.
Man.
Right.